Hey there, folks. Greg Shepard here, SNA Financial Services. I specialize in helping folks just like yourself all over the country just get the most out of that higher ed retirement plan. So today's short video, I'm going to unpack everything. Well, I don't have time to get into everything, but things around financial advisor fees and maybe some expense ratio things. The reason I'm doing this is that some of you have sent me emails, asked me questions surrounding this topic. How do I charge, or how does any financial advisor charge? How do you get paid and all that fun stuff. So let's just unpack this and, like I said, shoot from the hip. Let's start with expense ratios. Okay, all of you out there in higher ed retirement plans, all of your investments that you're in have an expense ratio associated with them. There is nothing for free, right? Absent of TIAA Traditional and cash. Now, when I say free for TIAA Traditional and cash, I'm not going to get into it right now, but let's, for the sake of this video and time, we're going to say those don't charge. But everything else, there's going to be an expense ratio. Literally, there's a percentage that these investments charge you to be in them. Okay, a lot of folks out there didn't realize this. Now, let's transition into financial advisor fees. So, a good financial advisor, in my opinion, isn't going to charge more than 1% for the services that they offer. Okay, so that's what my firm does. We charge no more than 1%. A lot of times we charge less than that. So we can start doing some math. I recently acquired a client. He's on the West Coast, higher education. I wrote down what we discussed, but he was reluctant, I guess is the right word, to pay any advisor, okay? Because as he stated, and a lot of you out there have stated to me as well, he's been in higher education for, gosh, how long? 30 plus years. And he's been with TIAA and Fidelity and in conjunction, and he's done it for free, right? And TIAA and Fidelity have helped him out along the way and done a great job. That's fine. Now he's getting closer to retirement, looking more towards that distribution phase. Well, guess what? TIAA and Fidelity, not acting as a fiduciary advisor, probably isn't the best place to get said advice on distribution. The accumulation part's pretty easy, okay? Somewhat easy. When it comes to choosing investments, not as easy, but you get the drift. It gets more complicated once you start getting ready for retirement. So this individual, we started doing some math, and this is a real life example. So all of his monies now are with TIAA, okay? So with that being said, his expense ratio, I have software that explains this, and you can even find this out on your own. It's not that difficult, a little time consuming, but not that difficult. So the average expense ratio for this portfolio was 0.46%. Okay, 0.46%. The portfolio I was going to transition him into, okay, what was it? It was 0.21%. Okay, so it's going from 0.46 down to 0.21%. All right, cheaper, right? You got to tack on my fee. I don't do it for free. So for him, I did it for 0.8%. Okay, we start doing some math. Let's just make it simple here. So I'm doing it for a total of 1%. Okay, he's currently doing what he's doing for 0.446%. The difference is 0.54%, right? So it's going to cost him net 0.54% more to have me in his corner quarterbacking this whole deal and picking the investments and all that fun stuff, right? With that being said, as I presented this to him, and you need to ask yourself, can this advisor, any advisor, basically do better than you, in this case, 0.5%? Can he, she, advisor, do 0.5% better in terms of rate of return than what you're currently doing on your own? Okay? Hopefully the answer is yes. In this case, it wasn't even close. In terms of historical performance, right? I showed them, these are the investments you have. These are the investments you're going to get into. The expense ratios are going to be lesser for the program that we're offering, other services provided. So here you go. You make a business decision, and if you want to move forward, let me know. That's how it typically works with the financial advisor relationship. But no more than 1% total. What I like to tell clients typically is my goal, this is just me speaking, try to get that total expense around that 1%, okay? That means expense ratio and the financial advisor fee total of 1%. Folks, I'm in the numbers business. I do financial stuff for a living. I correlate this to a CPA. I'm pretty good with taxes. I don't do my own taxes. I let a professional do my taxes. And guess what? When I started doing that, he started finding things I was doing, not wrong, but I could be doing better, which in turn saved me money. So the money I'm saving with this accountant is actually paying for his fee. That's how you have to look at this. Why I guess I'm biased, right? I don't understand why a lot of folks out there, a lot of you know what you're doing. You just need some, a push or a little advice. But why a lot of these folks out there that don't know what they're doing transition into retirement with all these, could be excess of $1 million, not necessarily having the best advice afforded to them. Okay, you only retire once, usually, so to speak, right? But I'm hemming and hawing now. Hope this helps out. If you have any questions over fees or expense ratios, by all means, contact me. I'd be more than happy to help you out. All right, folks, Greg Shepard here, SNA Financial Services. Go out and have a good one. All right, take care. Bye-bye.